make a killing here. If you're after gold, glory, or exotic needs, I'm your man.
Welcome on back everyone to Warhammer 3 in part 9 of our Maneaters Omens of Destruction campaign. In today's episode we're here with Death Cheater Kevin, our paymaster, probably my preferred ogre profession if I'm being honest, versus the Mad Howlers, the current owners of the Nemesis Crown. As with the Elder Wand, only one can hold it, and we have to kill the original owners, so let's get in there and crump these poor gobos who apparently didn't see our band of ogres coming. That's your own fault. Alright, so they're all right next to the exit point. Ambush battles are so strange. Either sometimes there's no exit point, sometimes they're all smashed right up against it. Who knows? So let's go ahead and deploy our own units to deal with. I think the lead belchers up on the hills, so they can fire over the top of our own units. Even ogres, because of the elevation difference there. We'll go ahead and have the Noblar trappers post up here. Ruglad's armored up here. We're going to use Ruglad's armor to work like just a unit of more elite Noblar trappers. Go blood vultures back to back to bother those artillery pieces. Make them concerned about the vultures going on in. And now for our Iron Fists. Let's go to here. Because we want them to try to stop the enemy from leaving. To here. I want the fully intact Iron Fists to hold the line. Dudes that are a little bit weakened can be flanking attackers. Wipe out anything that's coming on in. And then the Yetis can be on the far flank. Or just in the back. Ready to move through. If the trolls get froggy, we can use the Yetis to deal with them. Alright, then the Pigback Riders, we're going to put both in front of the other units to charge on through. Hero Core, let's go. Firebelly here. Brag the Gutsman. Because the Lord, I'm sure, is in here somewhere. Our Paymaster, and then Cruiser on this side. We're over here to pass out that Guardian to everyone he can. Alright, let's get it going. That's the way to handle your lead belchers is to not give them orders. Which is straight.
Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers. Let's do it. Nemesis Ground going down right off the bat. Man, that was quick. Brag the Gutsman, get in there. You can see them trying to make their way through. Vultures. They'll stop those artillery pieces. Iron Fist go hunt them down. Call the mate. One burning head is all you needed. Go ahead and headhunt this poor fool. Brad, you hunt him down. Alien Cash Cascade in the middle of here too. One of my favorite abilities. Looking, that is. Look at it. Raining gold coins. Everyone's got their price, and more price barely just makes you fight harder. Noblar's getting shot to pieces by our own troopers there. Love to see it. Bragger, you... I know I told you to get that Night Goblin War Boss. Where did you go get bogged in? Oh, he's right there with it. Never mind. Go hunt down those squigs. Cannon's still blasting right on past. This troll should be easy fodder for us. I would assume one swing of the hook the same size of a goblin is ending this lord, but he instead gets to run off. We'll rip the crown off his head, and that'll be that. No reason to sacrifice any health. Yeah, this army got obliterated. You two head up and chase the units that are on the run. Brag, you make sure this Night Goblin War Boss does not make it. Vultures will bring one of you back on to chase these chariots. One of them get back on their catapults. That'll be so impressive. Hunt them down, Pigback Riders. Just chase this group up the hill. There it is. Surprised they kept fighting. Take all they got. Come on, Rag. You're being dragged down by the crown. Don't allow it to take you. Destroy. Almost. One more good swing. Come on, then. Waddle on after him. Oh, he managed to block it. That Longbeard beard, actually put in some work. And down he goes. Execution accomplished. Well, we've got plenty more goblins to roll on down. We'll get to that, and I'll catch you in a moment. And like that, the Nemesis crown switches hands. 132 kills. Nicely done, Yetis. Golden Sword, though, goes to the Iron Fist with 194, rounding him up after the battle was over. Well done. We'll go ahead and process the meat there.
I'm hungry. Kill him.
And there's the crown. The timeless blackened power of the Nemesis crown now lies in your hands. And toss it in our treasury. It's a shiny crown.
Hey, master.
I don't even believe they would look at it. They would just immediately hand it on over. Alright, so we're going to go claim Weismund, hand it over to the Jade Custodians, as we sprint back to deal with Thelman here.
Let's take over in camp, yeah?
Let's take over in camp. Bert will have you go defend Dieterschaffen. Malding has just enough troops that I'm willing to let them hold the line there. While I need you. Let's go Ravening Horde to at least wound them a little bit.
Obey the master of slaughter.
And then we just need a bunch of bowls. So one normal bowl, one Iron Fist, and two anti-infantry variant. Try to get rid of as many of those berserkers as we can before we're dragged down ourselves. If Thelman attacks, we're in for a pretty bad time, but we'll see.
Tyrant of the tribe.
These I don't think we could upgrade before they get here, so we'll just not go for any upgrades in this area.
Ogre tyrant. That clinking, clanking sound.
Sound of cash. It's dangerous business to promise the same loot to multiple parties, but it certainly gets the job done. All of our abilities last longer and have less cooldown. Awesome. Over here in Cathay, it's time to get rid of these armies that are in our way.
Slaughtermaster.
East
Meat
Master
for
Steve.
breakfast. Death for pudding. No.
We could let Iglixis come in as the reinforcements and attack this main rat army here.
Not.
Then we get hit with metal spells from the sun. Let's go ahead and crunch Iglixis, and then we'll take down Ballista on the side. So take down the Altar of Crimson Harvest for both of them, and then Yedich. We might make it over to the altar at some point. Especially if two bounties directing us the same direction.
Slice them.
Slice them. Really a close victory. Medium casualties. I think not. Let's go ahead and deliver our giant to the waiting arms of this assassin. Only after surviving the Night Lord's toughest trials can the Ashen Warrior consider himself a master in the methodologies of murder and sabotage, and then get back into a wall by a giant. Alright, let's get to it. A little bit of a dark night here, facing off against Clan Eshin, who are behind us. Who would have guessed? Let's go ahead and send one of the weakened Gorgers after this first group here. Who else do we really need to hunt down? One mage. Probably just the Bruiser. I'll have you drop a single Spirit Leech, and then we'll circle back and go after the group. We've already got our army deployed in a formation, which is lovely. Bring the giant up into the front.
My cleaver is sharp.
Oh, grandfather ambushed me with a coughing fit. Cursed Nurgle. Alright, so I think, thankfully, if I did not hit the mute button in time, I'll go ahead and cut that on out, obviously, because I don't want your ears to explode. Let's get to the fight. Let's put these two trappers in guard mode. Let's begin. He's just gonna run. He's just gonna run. Bold strategy. Alright, well, we will go ahead and set up and wait for Eshin. I think so too. In fact, we probably don't even need to use the Spirit Leech over here. So if you turn around and let these two handle it. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy both the trappers, because we're gonna be as aggressive as possible here. So deploy both the trappers here. 32 seconds. Giant up front. Big back riders ready to kind of charge through. Just get real ready to be main. Well, seconds. Just get ready with the Bone Crusher. Over here, we have obliterated that group. Try and help out with the Sorcerer Lord. I figure you Gorgers are quite hungry.
Master of butchery.
Alright. Rats move very quickly. Let's get them bogged down first, otherwise we're not going to really be doing anything at all. Charge right through. Those rats dragged in. Yetis. Smash them. There we go. The rattling guns immediately start firing. That's not broken or anything. You want to drop the fist on them, but we have no choice. Alright, go ahead and send the vultures over the top as well. Sorcerer Lord of Chaos has been busted up pretty easily. Let's go killing. Night Runners are able to keep them bogged down for a moment. Keep smashing Slaughtermaster. In fact, speaking of keep smashing. A fist. It's not quite as strong as a foot of gourd, but good grief is it powerful against the Skaven. And that many rats turning and running for the hills should really hurt their morale. Let's go ahead and weaken the Night Runners up front here and send the Saber Tusks through to the back. Let the Gorgers use their mass to get through to the Night Runners. Yetis, you as well, get in there after those Storm Vermin. Giant's just obliterating everything he hits. Slaughtermaster, we go for a Toothcracker on everything here. A lot more armor. Oh, really cool looking effect from the Giant. Oh, this is awesome. Yes, the Vultures are suffering in the backline. They'll be fine. You also have to love how aggressive the AI switches to going after your flyers. It's pretty amusing. They pick one target out of your whole army that they do not like, and they go all in on getting rid of them. Fresh meat. Now you guys through. Giant, go hunt this assassin who is being the biggest coward around. Vultures land back in on those Night Runners. Damage for everyone here. They'll take a lot of damage back. That very high melee attack on your vultures means they are going to be trading kind of like bloodliners. I love it. The assassin, I mean, he's probably just been turning invisible randomly. He'll run right as our guys get to him. The leader's position, naturally for this Skaven, is at the rear of the army. Here's the reason why. You went right through that vanguard of rats. Defending you? Absolutely not. Get crumped, fool. We'll pass out this gluttony to... It's not going to heal them. Let's just make sure we don't lose those Gorgers. Who are they fighting? Because they were fighting the assassin. They considered it a loss. Well, we don't have that many rats to try to run on down, but we'll do what we can. Add them to the larder, and I'll catch you in a moment. That is another Puppet of Misrule army defeated, and then we got Ballisted as well, which, thank you for that. Process that meat, we already gained 300 from the battle. Go ahead and process it on up. Dude, it does. In fact, with all these battles, we need to make sure we've got the military buildings that are giving us as much meat as possible here from our battles. Oh, good, we already do. Awesome. Generating just as much as possible. 2,700 here. We've got all of these armies in one bad spot. We can keep smashing on through. Deathmaster Snakeage. How would you like to meet the Butcher's Cleaver once more? You would? How lovely.
A fine tool of butchery.
Oh, we don't have any of your offerings active. We need to fix right away. All-consuming stomachs, feasting frenzy, bone to pot. We're doing any raiding right now, so we're not worrying about rabbiting horde. There it is, and onwards to the Deathmaster. Close victory. He does have spawn. I don't trust a close victory with that many other rat armies around, so we'll go ahead and have ourselves several fights against Gleneshan here. Let's do it. Additional melee defense is not going to help you. 5% weapon strength, that's it? Huh. I mean, the World of Weakened Blades is awesome, but I think we need to see a little bit of a rework here, too. Some of the older... We just need to go back through and have a lot of the older factions get reworked. Starting to feel a little bit dated. Not so much power creep, but just more... They're old, and they've got a different kind of design philosophy now on their factions. Alright, so we've got reinforcements from this side. They do have a Plague Claw. I don't know that we really care, though. Screwed up our deployment a little bit, so let's go ahead and grab the Trappers, have them up front. Why that's happening. Get a little bit more grouped here. There it is. The weakest piggyback riders will put on this side away from the artillery. And they kind of smash through in with the other Noblars. How lovely. We'll have the Giant up front, hunting after the Deathmaster. We'll have the Hunter throwing his spears at the spawn. Blood Vultures mauling isolated units of Night Runners for sure. Same thing on the side. What we'll do the Gorgers leading the charge, and then the slightly less tanky beast units behind them. Ready to get feasting. Yeti's in.
The Cleaver Wielder.
The Cleaver Wielder. Let's do business. Alright, Hunter, we're gonna send you straight on in and start throwing javelins at those spawn of Zinch. We despise them. You and you go hunt the Night Runners. You and you go hunt the Wolf Rats. Get this group closer. We won't give them any attack orders yet. You two, for now, smash in and go after the Warp Grinders.
Look at me.
Look at me. Big Bag Riders and Yetis is what we're trying to grab there. Good moving in. Back, we'll go ahead and have you start throwing your wrenches at any of the groups of spawn of Zinch you can find. Rawing them pigs. Okay, so the Vultures made it way faster than the other units. That should be okay.
The quarry is mine.
Nope, not okay. Run. Here comes the spawn. Run them down. Run them down. Feasting Frenzy. We found the Deathmaster, everyone. Bruiser, you and the Giant go hunting.
Hunter moving.
Overcast, Spirit Leech. Warriors, get in there. Heal up the Bruiser. He is dueling a Deathmaster after all. Big Back Riders are so seriously decent on the charge. It's really surprising. 9 Deathmaster Snakeage actually doing pretty good work against the Gorgers, as you'd expect. Go ahead and drag him down a bit. Looks like he managed to get the spawn in the way. Oh, fair enough, that works. So drag him down. Night Riders are trying their best to stay away from us. Send these Gorgers well wide to go get that artillery piece.
My cleaver is sharp.
But you're fighting Templars versus Eshin Sorcerer. Other than the Giant just staying back here, I know I gave you the attack order on the Deathmaster. Almost down. You need to turn around and hit the unit that's stabbing you in the back with 3 blades. He's good at running off, isn't he? Stay here, I'll be back. Go in to get help.
Sneaky trappings!
Trappers or Noblar, pickbacks come all the way back here. Looks like they know our Gorgers are trying to flank them. Oh, I guess they're not invisible right now. That's fair. Giant, make it on in. Pigback Riders. Go run them over. Gotta stop the rally guns. Slow the rally guns. Vultures, you get after that group. Battle Cats, you too. All of our lords and heroes. Go find someone and crunch them. I cannot believe the Deathmaster's still alive. Go run him down. Get over here, everyone. You go after those Night Runners. Should be easy task. You can go for a fist here. You rally gun whoever you want.
Slaughtermaster moving.
Give them the big clubs. See if they get enough time to take out one of our vultures on the way in. Oh, they're firing on the wrong unit. And the vultures land. Your flesh is theirs to feast upon. We'll have all of our heroes go take down this assassin who will keep fighting. Looks like he's absolutely not here for it. Deathmaster Snickage defeated once more. I've got plenty of rats to round on up, and I will catch you in a moment. Alright, a decisive victory, as we would expect. 1200 meat gain for the battle. Exactly. A banner of swiftness, too. That's perfect. That's gonna go on our bruiser right away. Go ahead and replenish captives, or replenish as much as you can from that battle. Both armies gone. Lovely. Got that banner of swiftness rat catcher. And we've got the rat killer big name. Let's see what that one does.
Slaughtermaster.
It's on our hunter, right?
The tenderizer.
Oh, our bruiser. Alright, so you've got 10% more speed and immunity to flanking. Alright, so you want rat killer on just as many of your... Truthfully, as many of your lords and heroes as you can. We will go wound maker for the bruiser, make him nice and punchy. Actually, we got lucky Noblars, that's the call.
Master of awful.
Lucky Noblars. Actually, toothy Noblars gives us more winds of magic. Toothy Noblars, then lucky Noblars.
Butcher.
Plenty of knobbly boys.
Slaughtermaster.
We give you the meat cleaver for that additional bonus of infantry. Gives you 8. Allows them to just wait. I mean, they already are going to win, beat most other spellcasters in a fight. Just allows it to win more. But this one we got Krauk and Boiler in.
Bad idea.
I agree. Let's auto-resolve this one. That to our bruiser is what I wanted to do. I mean, that wasn't great, but we'll take it. They're all slain. Seasoned campaigner for our big magic feasty boy. You now have Brawler Guts, so a little bit more health and such. Several Brawler Guts now. It will take it.
It aids the
Healthier
nature
units.
ritual.
And those are obnoxious mostly because we don't have missile troops. If we had more missiles, then these axemen would be,
Master Butcher.
well, pretty much, they'd be very terrible. We'll just go ahead and walk back around to threaten Pome.
Ingredients.
Want to come fight? So yeah, we've got 5,000 meat here. Let's go ahead and send some of this back to Dieterschaffen. Probably a good,
Bring me something's leg.
let's say 2,000 back to Dieterschaffen. And her gig. Let's see what they need in order to actually upgrade before we send more meat over. Because the camps might be, they might be full. Now one more turn, we'll have to start really throwing stuff at them. Dieterschaffen is going to be
Tyrant of the
under attack.
tribe.
Maybe.
Anyone wanna challenge me?
I'm going to risk it with the camp itself. If we lose it anyway, so there's no reason not to. Grab the bounty pot as well, because it's going to increase our Lord and Hero recruit rank for the all provinces. Got a call coming in, I'll just throw that one across the room real quick. Alright, now that looks good. We'll just wait for them to come on in.
I'll eat this whole
Grab Jared and have him do some more exploring here in the mountains.
Call of the god.
He'll find some more clients somewhere. Ooh, good greenskins. Don't mind stealing their technology.
Best recipes.
Technology for our kin guard. We can increase mobility up here, absolutely.
Master
Or
of
Frag.
evil.
Let's go training. It's just the passives.
Butcher in chief.
Yeah, just the passives this time. Works for me, though.
Tyrant of the tribe.
So we are able to get more fire bellies. Probably need to get one and send them over towards Ulthuan, actually. We could either set up some bounties to fight the elves like all the other creators, or
Master.
we could side with the elves against the Druki. You shall see. Or maybe the elves have bounties against one another, because political rivalries be like that.
I'm the boss.
Need a little bit more meat here. Now we'll be fine. You need nothing. Alright, sweet. So we'll go ahead and zoom into Death Shooter Kevin. We might have him go after, depending on how this army turns out, we might have him go after Carolberg here. And we can give that over to the Jade Court too. Just keep causing weirdness here with the Empire. Build up our Cathayan colonies.
Alright. How are things?
How of things. Unfortunately, the call came in and threw me off enough where I didn't give Golgfag good orders, so we wasted his turn, sadly. We'll be alright. Non-aggression pact for 1,500. We don't really need the gold for non-aggression, so you guys can lead with that. Right, Feldman is going after the camp, but it looks like it can easily defend itself, so seed the scaling right into our meat pot. I'll just take the extra meat too. That sounds perfect. Work to cook, bigger brothers. Turns up something weird. Boss a bunch of stinking Noblars hide into cave. Only their noses ain't so big. Don't seem quite so dumb as the usual kind, neither. Of course, they'll do what we tell them once we've knocked them about a bit. Of course, we could just we find some night goblins. Recruit the goblins. Or feast on them. Obviously, we're nice and hungry. We got ourselves a satisfied client. Thank goodness they were at war with the scaling. That's incredibly useful. That's any settlement building up to tier 5, the mightiest of fortresses. Another Trickster Shard, a Dragon Helm, and a Dragonfire Handgun. Probably the best out of those items there. Flammable effect. So good. So her gig is upgraded. Awesome. So what do we get here at the max? Beat upkeep from units disabled, armies in circle of influence. That is awesome, on top of getting 20 meat generated. So having a bunch of kind of stacked up in one area so you can keep sitting meat back may be the call, just like a one stack lord. You do have supply lines, so that might get expensive pretty quick. We also need to send some more meat down here. Boulder fields for more elite beasties. The Stonehorn with the harpoon launcher, the Thunder Tusk. We need to get it into snowball fights as soon as we can.
My gut is law.
Alright, we're gonna have you devour challengers on over here to no complaining.
Need does.
Gut plate for our bruiser. Raft master for this tyrant.
Tyrant gets the spoils.
Tyrant gets the spoils.
Want everything.
Especially when the enemy just delivers themselves to our storage chests. Hornfang Cave. So Dieterschaffen is now already tier 4, man. You are a tall playing faction at the beginning for ogres, and then that quickly snowballs.
Got it.
Even if you're a fool and forget to give orders. Let's give it at least one more victory under our belt here. Really, medium casualties. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Oh well. Auto-resolve is very rude to ogres. Give that back to the custodians, and then we'll go ahead and fall back.
Consume. Guided by me. Maneater.
Alright, well, Golgfag, we have finished up our contract here with the Cathayans. I'm pretty happy to leave Steve the Massive rampaging around in Cathay while we go somewhere else. So, in the meantime, what can we upgrade in this army? I mean, the Iron Guts are great. Probably honestly, it's the Blood Vultures, isn't it? We'll keep our 3 Noblars for a squishy anvil. But I think, yeah, the Blood Vultures are going to have to find themselves a new home. And we'll replace them with some of Golgfag's Maneaters proper.
Obey me.
We'll be able to get when.
I'll split you in half.
Can we already get them? Well, the pistols are the ones that are the max tier. How does that make sense? I mean, sure.
Legendary plan.
Golgfag, this is the perfect opportunity for you to refit your army. We'll go ahead and get rid of Ravening Horde, Bone Depot, and Feasting Frenzy at the moment. Kick out these 2 Blood Vultures, they have served us well. Oh, I don't need you now. And actually, we'll go ahead and replace the Iron Guts too. We've got plenty of bonus V-infantry with the Golgfag's Maneaters. Actually, with the addition of his Maneaters, Iron Guts find themselves not as useful. Unless probably you're playing as Greases.
May need to downsize.
We need to downsize. We'll get 2 Maneaters with great weapons for hunting large targets, and then 2 of Golgfags. Do we have any better artillery? I don't want Mournfang Cav, I want Crushers if we're going for Cav. Yeah, I like what we have here. We could get an Iron Blaster through Global. And I think the Iron Blaster is going to replace our Scrap Launcher 100%. There it is. So Golgfag's gonna be sitting here for a few turns retrofitting his army. This looks incredible. This is his endgame army. 2 Lead Belchers, 1 Iron Blaster. Truthfully, you could probably get a secondary Iron Blaster and replace with the Boglars. So if any of our ROR are gonna get a new home, it'll be the Boglars, the Mad Marsh. Sweet business. Alright, let's give some skill points over to the Massive Steve. Dinner bell here.
Bring me ingredients.
Bring me. He's a farter. Oh, we're gonna make you really sneaky then. Kind of like a smoke bomb. Alright, this is another Flabby Boy. We'll go ahead and make this one Drawn to Slaughter since he is got immunity to flanking, a lot of extra mass. We'll give him more charge bonus, weapon strength so we can blast through. Lies, how heavy are you, by the way? You can ask ogres. They boast about it. We'll find out on the main screen. Alright, 4R, Death Butcher.
Chosen.
Poison attacks, regeneration, or ward save and defense. I think regeneration is going to be the call. Master of Feasts he is. And so you are 3220. So a little bit heavier. almost the mass of a full chariot, like a small entity chariot. Which does, yeah, it does add up. Especially if you can keep getting more and more mass bonuses. Defeated that army in an auto-resolve, that's incredible.
Think of the loot.
Rid of that one, get all-consuming stomachs was what we needed. Dosh. We don't need people taking attrition, we need to move further. Oh, we can't. There it is. We need to move further. Harrowburg belongs to the custodians now.
We don't want it.
We don't want it. And Weissmund, once it builds, we'll give it to Reichland.
Don't give low. No advances.
No advances.
No cash advances.
He keeps telling people. We'll go Bellower here on Death Peter Kevin. Give a little bit more size on his leadership aura. As for Bragg, Foe Seeker is nice. We'll go draw on a slaughter, make him faster.
Money bags.
And then we can specialize you as well. So Wanderer for Vanguard and Speed. Terror and dropping leadership. And Sundering attacks. Let's go Firebrand. Leadership reduction, I'm always here for. Then causes terror, so we have ourselves a spicy psychological bomb there. Beautiful. So let's go ahead into our meat transfer menu here, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and just get rid of Ferd the Cook. Not an actual needed Lord or army.
I'm the boss.
So Hergig could use a little bit. We'll give them up to, let's say, 750. Or actually, we could probably give them 1,000 and be completely fine. And then Dieterschaffen, we can also send over, let's say, 1,500. And if we need to send any from these guys, we absolutely can. But for this army, Fert, I'm going to get rid of all of your units. And have you just go generate meat over here in Hergig. Our first shopping mall ogre. We'll go recruiter's tent here. Max out all these buildings we can. Oh, we need how much for the Mornfang Cave? 640. Well, get that up somewhere. We'll go 320 from you. And from Death Shooter Kevin. Just the amount we need. Did I send it to the wrong camp? Oh, I did. It's all over here in Dieterschaffen, isn't it? Yeah, they've got so much meat. Well, that's gonna be the way. We can do that one more time, though. I got this figured out. Oh, I know, I sent it all to the Terracotta Graveyard, even worse. Let's go 320 from here.
Ogres are still the best.
Ogres are still the best. 320 from Death Shooter Kevin. You're welcome, Hergig.
Tyrant.
There it is. Everything else all maxed out here too. Before too long, we're going to want to pack up this camp and try to deploy it next to a capital. That way it's raiding the... What was it? It's here in Hergig? Oh, Hergig is weak. That's the problem. But you get the idea. We're going to deploy them in enemy or capitals that are neutral, such as Lorelorn here. That way you get a maximum amount of gold out of it. So we'll probably pack this one up pretty soon. And maybe deploy it in Lorelorn or over in one of the Norskin capitals. Keep bothering the Norskins. Alright, Dieterschaffen, you can absolutely recruit more troops. Ooh, not a lord.
I'm the boss.
We need more units. Let's go ahead and do that through... Yeah, maybe through Global?
Bed down and eat up.
Yeah. So let's do... We'll keep some of the weak ones we have here, but we can also supplement with some elites. Scrap launchers can throw over the camp walls. We'll go 2 of them. I think it takes 2 turns. Don't want to just get a bunch of Noblars, but we might end up being stuck doing so for now. I'll go ahead and get rid of these 2 Ogre Bulls and replace them with Iron Fists.
Challenges me.
And replace these Saber Tusks with Flyers.
Got it.
Actually, let's go ahead and get rid of the Iron Fist to get 2 flyers, 1 Iron Fist. There we go. Any things that can get up and over the walls and have a kind of multi-layered attack on anything that's going after our camp. Alright, and like that, let's go ahead and end our contract. Imperial Wardens, consider our job done. 19,000 treasury and 5,400 meat. You made good on your contract. Got ourselves a borrowed banner of Yang. That white bit, all that means our guts are strong, like the mountains of mold. We shall also stay at war with the forces of chaos, because they're making us a fair deal of gold. We can always take up another contract to deal with them. Now, does anyone else have a Vermilion Blade? I need a Maneater. Goodies, so we'll go ahead and save then. Although we could join Grimgore for a lot of gold. Let's wait next turn. Maybe they'll have some more Maneater banners for us. That's what I'm really looking for. Alright, so let's go ahead and pass the turn. Right. Right. Right, Jared has successfully stolen technology from Outgunbad. I'd love to see it.
Cleaver ready.
Come on down here to find another settlement to yoink some scrolls from.
Finding me.
Big man, hunt down Garethor, Blood Axe. Steal some tech from the high place.
What they know.
Should have given you your point, especially when you succeeded. Powerful magic users have mastered their art, so the winds bend to even the most subtle of requests. Jared, the master thief.
Magic.
And we can also go ahead and start working on his magic line for whenever he does join back up with an army. Derek on a graveyard camp. We will continue to make you better at raiding. And then go for... Oh, you already got Master of Meat. Raiding it is.
The trick.
Alright, so Jared will continue his journey up towards Peterschaffen. Bert will come hang out by her gig. Across the board here. We've got so much cash. Larder would give us a butcher. Fire Shrine, oh, research rate. Income, and then growth. Research rate and more fire bellies, absolutely.
Want everything.
Alright, and then we'll come on back over to Cathay.
Carve and grind.
Getting rid of the Skaven's gonna be important. Claiming back Wage In for the Maneaters. Seems like something we could have. We'll just walk our way here towards the new settlement of Pomay. We can attack the Turtle Gate. Oh, look at all the lovely Chaos Forces. Can't drop into an ambush close to Pomay. Let's maybe do it here and then sneak back towards... There it is. They may just send everyone after our camp again. And that I tell them good luck. That is 2 maxed out camps. Gotta wait for them to go ahead and recruit for the buildings to go up. Oh, awesome. So let's take a quick look at what contracts we have access to. Only 2. We get the Witch Hunter. Killing demons is so difficult that some humans have dedicated their lives to it. For ogres, it's just a little harder than usual. So now they have a reason to... But now they also have a reason to do it. They become man-eater witch hunters. I mean, that seems pretty good. We also get a camp follower, which is pretty mad. We could also work with Goldtooth. Oh, Greases, you're not offering us anything at all. So we join Reichland. Back over to the Empire, I guess. Give us a witch hunter.
It better be gold at the end.
It better be. As they meet the Imperial delegation, the members of the company are confused as to why one of their number is a part of it. Later, it turns out it's not an ogre mercenary dressed in scavenged human clothing, but an actual denizen of the Empire. It's unclear whether his presence would predispose them towards or against the offer they're about to receive. I misunderstood this one last time. It's just a random Imperial ogre is hanging out with the Imperial soldiers that came to deal. The Maneaters were confused because they thought it might have been one of their own. Right, well, 3 turns for the Iron Blaster makes me sad, but that makes the contract a bit more challenging, doesn't it? So who are we now at war with? Black Pit Tribe, Scaling, which we were already going to go deal with.
Ready.
Awesome.
Ready.
Well, actually, Weissmund has wood. Defensive supplies and construction costs. Actually, that's not very useful, so we'll give this to Reichland.
The Celestial College
Enjoy.
implores that I hear you. I remain on it.
I remain on it. I figured you did. You get to summon the Elector Counts, and I'm going to get to ending this episode. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's The Maneaters campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like guide and a sub for the sub done. I'll see you all in the next one.